Hey, LS11 Universe, it's Xander, and welcome back to WWE 2K22 Universe Mode. It's Tuesday night, and you know what that means. It's time for LS11 Dynamite, and we are back on the PC version of 2K22 with this beautiful modded arena, which you can get at the Pro Wrestling Mods site. As you can see the logo in the background there. Pro Wrestling Mods, always linked in the description down below. So many amazing creators there. And too many for me to even name them all off the top of my head. But Hangman, Adam Page, it seems every time we move to a different console or platform, he's always one of the first people we see in AEW. Hangman is in the building, though. He is set to do battle in 7 days at the Chris Jericho Rockin' Wrestling Rager. And of course, now that I get the mods working, I wanted it to be Rockin' Wrestling Rager at sea, but at this point we've already announced Rockin' Wrestling Rager, and Ray's made the arena, so I don't want his hard work to go to waste. Hangman Adam Page is going to be taking on Ortiz. And of course, no matter what platform we're on, Dre41 and Iconic Cause are the two people who pretty much keep this series afloat. So Ortiz making his way to the ring. Hangman Page and Ortiz going to go one-on-one in our first matchup on Dynamite. As much as I'd love to say that you're going to see Impact on 2K22 PC tomorrow, or on Thursday, that would be a lie because there are only so many Creative Wrestler slots and only so many mod slots in 2K22. So Impact and Rampage will continue to be on PS4, also because Ray doesn't have a PC. And I'm not going to ask him to drop thousands of dollars on one. I saved up for this one for years. So Hangman and Ortiz starting it off. Here we go. There's a chop. The WWE referee will be here for this episode. I have a mod available for an AEW referee. I've just got to get around to getting that one installed. So off the ropes goes Ortiz. He collides with Hangman. Hangman gets kicked in the ribs now, and Ortiz pulls him in, scoops him up. Hangman counters. Hangman drops him. Hangman Page now kicks him down, and Hangman Page getting him back up to his feet. Hangman, the chop firing away on him. An elbow to the knee from Ortiz. Now Ortiz gets him up and suplexes him, taking down Hangman. Ortiz now going up to the top rope, and Ortiz going to look to fly. Hangman staggering back to his feet. Ortiz. Oh, went for the missile drop kick. Hung on for too long. Hangman with a boot. Hangman hitting the ropes just to try and psych himself up here. Ortiz pulling him in, and Ortiz gets him up. Hangman slides out of it, grabs him around the waist, and a German suplex from Hangman Adam Page connects. Elbow to the back of the skull as well. Now Hangman getting him up to his feet. Hangman knocking him back. Hangman Page with a forearm. Hangman now with a back fist knocks him into the corner, and Hangman Page fires away on Ortiz. And oh, Hangman launches Ortiz across the ring. Getting him back up to his feet now. Hangman Page scoops him up, and Page gonna look for Dida. 1, 2. Kick out from Ortiz. Hangman now with a kick. Gets Ortiz back up to his feet. Went for a right hook. Ortiz kicks him in the ribs now, and Ortiz grabs onto Hangman. Scoops him up. Slams him down. Ortiz now going up to the top rope, and Ortiz up high. Big diving splash covers Page. 1. Kick out from Hangman. Hangman Page is down. Ortiz standing over him. Hangman now starting to pull himself back up to his feet, but Ortiz pulls him in. DDT. Ortiz now with a stomp, turning him over, and Ortiz, oh, Hangman back to his feet. Was going for a discus forearm. An atomic drop from Ortiz knocks him back. They collide. Oh, Ortiz kicks out the legs of Page. And now Ortiz grabs onto Hangman, dragging him away from the ropes. Ortiz with Hangman Adam Page turns him over. Ortiz hits the ropes. Oh, and a diving headbutt off the ropes. Turns him over into a cover. 1, 2, kick out. Ortiz getting him back up to his feet now, and Ortiz grabs onto him. Hangman, forearm connects from Adam Page. Big discus forearm knocks Ortiz into the ropes. Hangman sends him off the ropes. Huge clothesline. Oh, went for a running swanton. Ortiz now up to the top rope, and Ortiz to the top. Missile drop kick floors the Cowboy. There's another kick, and Hangman's down. Ortiz snaps the arm against the mat. Ortiz has him where he wants him. He grabs Hangman Page and gets him back up. Ortiz grabs onto Page, pulls him in, and a suplex. 1, 2, kick out from Hangman. Ortiz now pulls him back in, up on the shoulders now. Ortiz takes him down. Cover. 1, 2. Hangman Page gets the shoulder up. Hangman's gonna feel that one in the morning. Ortiz has him down, and Ortiz. This crowd firmly into this one. They don't care who wins this one. They are just enjoying themselves in this match. Hangman rolls back to his feet. Ortiz knocks him back, and now Ortiz with Hangman off the ropes. They collide again. Hangman with a huge clothesline. Sets him up just perfectly. Springboards into a drop kick. And now Hangman Adam Page telling Ortiz to get up. Page, locked and loaded, knocks him back. Buckshot lariat missed. Ortiz sidestepped. And now Ortiz with Hangman. Grabs onto him. Page with a right hook. And now Hangman hits the ropes. Huge clothesline. And now Hangman Page has got him up. Hangman to the outside. Gonna try another. Buckshot! 1, 2. No! Ortiz gets the shoulder up out of Buckshot. Hangman goes for a kick. Ortiz with a right hook. Ortiz knocking him back. He grabs onto Hangman Page. Scoops him up. Ortiz gets him up. Brainbuster! Into a cover. 1, 2. Hangman kicked out. There's a kick and another one. He's got him down. Goes for another kick. Hangman hits the ropes. Springboards into a forearm. And now Adam Page getting him up to his feet. Hangman Adam Page. Oh, looked like he might have been trying to set up Deadeye, but Ortiz countered. Ortiz goes for a kick. Hangman back to his feet. Hangman sweeping the legs. Standing shooting star from Hangman Page. He gets Ortiz back up to his feet again. Discus forearm. Sends him off the ropes. Hits the ropes. Another huge clothesline. There's the running swanton. Hangman's got him where he wants him. Hangman Page. Huge clothesline. Buckshot without the slingshot tart. And that's going to get him the win. Hangman Adam Page gets the big win. Hangman Page gets the win on Dynamite. You gotta think Stokely Hathaway and Powerhouse Hobbs were watching that one real close tonight. Big win for Hangman. Well, wait a minute. Powerhouse Hobbs. Hobbs jumping Hangman. Remember, next week at the Rock and Wrestling Rager, Hobbs gets his first real test when he battles Hangman Page, and now Hobbs is sending a message with a pair of pump handle slams. Takes down Hangman. Let's continue on with Dynamite. Hey, Brian. What's up, Daniel? Something different about you. You look good. You look good. Yeah, you know, I'm just feeling a little better, feeling a little more polished. Anyway, let's talk about this match we got next week, because it's going to be a hard-hitting fight. You saw what El Desperado was capable of last week when I took him on. And look, just, you know the drill, keep listening to me, and we got this, right? Yeah, man, we got this. Can I be real with you for a minute? Thank you. Oh, dude, it's Daniel. It's my privilege. Let's give me my first win next week, shall we? Couldn't have put it any better myself. Ready to go train? Absolutely. Well, Garcia and Danielson, no clue what's different about Danielson. He might have made some modifications. There might be some mashups going on there. As Penelope, in all seriousness, Joe, killing it again, dude. Penelope Ford making her way to the ring here for some singles action tonight. Penelope Ford makes her way down to the ring. The bad girl of the AEW Women's Division. Sounds wrong when it comes out of my mouth, gonna be honest. She's gonna be going one-on-one with Jade Cargill. Kiera Hogan and Red Velvet, the baddies, in her corner. Jade Cargill making her way down to the ring. She was at one point ranked very high in the AEW Women's Division here in LS11, and she went away for a little while after Double or Nothing, after her loss to the now TBS champion Toni Storm. She went away for a little while, and now she is back. She's been getting wins on AEW Dark a little bit as of late, and tonight she's back on Dynamite, looking to do what she does best and get wins. Jade's only been pinned twice in the LS11 Universe, once by Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and once by Toni Storm, both times in championship matches. So Jade Cargill makes her way to the ring. It's Penelope Ford and Jade Cargill one-on-one. Any further ado, here we go. Oh, the kick from Jade! Cargill with a kick out of the gate. Flooring Penelope Ford. Cargill staying on top of her, absolutely hammering down. Velvet and Hogan are going to need to stay out here as well because they've got a matchup after this. They'll be in tag team action against the AEW Women's World Champion Nixon, Newell, and the TBS Champion Toni Storm after this matchup. And they might not have much time to prepare because their leader, Jade Cargill, is absolutely dominating Penelope Ford right now. Cargill showing why she is the baddest woman in AEW. Showing why she is that bitch, as she calls herself. Again, sounds wrong when I say it. Jade Cargill is putting the boots to Penelope Ford and taking her down. Cargill at this point seems like she's trying to send a message to the AEW Women's Division, essentially saying, stay out of my way. She's carrying Ford towards the ropes. Cargill power bombs her to the floor and tells the baddies to deal with it. As the referee begins his count, Cargill pacing now. Referee at the count of 3. Here comes Penelope Ford back into the ring. Cargill grabs onto her. Gets her up. No. Penelope Ford with an arm drag. I think that was Penelope Ford's first offensive move of the match, was that arm drag, as she gets Cargill back up to her feet. Tries to grab onto her, but Jade knocks her back. Jade Cargill, no. Penelope Ford with a knee to the ribs. Grabs onto her. Northern Lights to Jade, takes her down. And she's telling Cargill to bring it on. There's a kick. Cargill getting back to her feet, and Cargill sweeps the leg. Taking her down now, Cargill. The ropes. Drop kick. Now Jade Cargill getting her back up to her feet. Cargill Another drop kick. She gets Penelope forward, back up to her feet, and Jade Cargill sends her off the ropes. Jade. Oh, they collide. Gets Penelope forward in the ribs, turns her around with a right hook. Jade gets her up. Jaded. 1, 2, 3. No! This crowd sang one more time, and I think Cargill's about to oblige after Penelope Ford somehow kicked out of the first one. Cargill gets her up for a second. Jaded. 1, 2, 3. Jade Cargill dominates her way to a win. Penelope Ford tried as she might. I still don't know how she kicked out of that first Jaded. But then the second one spelled the end. Jade Cargill picks up an easy win. Are we looking at the next challenger to the AEW Women's Championship or TBS title after the upcoming Rock and Wrestling Rager? Well, Cargill's going to head to the back. The baddies are going to stay out here. Let's get on with the tag team matchup. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the baddies now in the ring. Jade's headed to the back. Here comes the AEW Women's Champion. I do apologize, I haven't changed her name in the game files yet. Nixon Newell, the girl with the shiniest wizard. The decision to move 2K22 AEW to the PC was made like 3 hours ago, so I haven't done much work yet. Nixon Newell making her way down to the ring. The AEW Women's World Champion ended the historic reign of Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, at the Double or Nothing pay-per-view. And next week at the Rock and Wrestling Rager, she defends in a big triple threat match against Anna Jay and Thunder Rosa. So Nixon Newell makes her way to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time since winning the title at Double or Nothing, please welcome to Dynamite, the TBS champion, Toni Storm. The TBS champion is in the building. Toni Storm's been one of the resident top champions over on Rampage on Wednesday nights, but the Rampage team of Ray Wood have been kind enough as to allow me to have her appear tonight on Dynamite for this big tag team matchup. A Champions Alliance tonight. There's the title of the episode, probably. See if I remember that. So Toni Storm has made her way to the ring. The TBS champion and the AEW Women's World Champion teaming up. It's going to be Kiera Hogan and Nixon Newell starting it off. Here we go. Kiera Hogan. Oh, attacks the arm of Nixon. Knocking her back now. She grabs onto Nixon Newell. Double underhook. Pops her up. Nixon rolls through. Nixon Newell runs right into a knee strike. Kiera Hogan gets her up, but Nixon Newell counters, and Nixon answering back. Nixon Newell, there's a kick. In fact, this is completely the Dynamite debut of Toni Storm. I've just realized that fact, because Toni Storm made her AEW debut at Double or Nothing. It was exclusively on Rampage from there. As Toni Storm firing away and hitting the back of Kiera Hogan. And Storm sends her off the ropes. Pops her up. Headbutt from Toni Storm. She grabs the leg into his STF here. Step over toe face lock is in. And Red Velvet coming to save her tag team partner. As Nixon Newell wipes her out. Headbutt again from Toni Storm. Storm and Newell seem to be using Jade Cargill's baddies as examples after Cargill's dominant win just a moment ago. Showing Jade that neither of them are afraid of her. Because this is what they're willing to do, the women that work for her. As Nixon Newell runs back into the ring. Toni Storm ducks Kiera Hogan. Kicks her in the ribs. Pulls her in. Pops her up. Toni with a pile driver. Kiera Hogan's going to feel that one in the morning. In fact, she's probably going to feel that one right now. She's thrown back into the corner. Tag made back to the AEW Women's World Champion. Nixon and Storm. Double super kick. Flooring Kiera Hogan. Nixon Newell getting her up to her feet. And Nixon with a chop firing away. Nixon Newell answering back. Kiera Hogan counters into a slap. Nixon with an arm drag takes her down. And now Nixon Newell getting her up to her feet. Kicks her in the ribs. And Newell with Code Red. 1, 2, 3. The women's champions get the win. Dominant fashion for the women's champions tonight. Kiera Hogan didn't even get a chance to tag Red Velvet in. So the AEW Women's World Champion and the TBS Champion score a huge win here. Nixon Newell and Toni Storm. What a win for these two ladies tonight. Will they both be able to walk out of the Rock and Wrestling Rager next weekend as champions, though? Time will tell on that front. Ladies and gentlemen, we still got plenty more to go here on Dynamite. We got a huge 8-man tag main event. It's going to be a short episode. The main event's an 8-man tag. Anyways, let's move on with the show. Adam, I've got to talk to you, man. It's important. I've been trying to get in touch with you for like the last 3 weeks. It's about Kenny and the Bucks. Bobby, look, I'm sorry, man. I promise you, I want to talk to you about this, but I've got to get ready for the main event. I'm teaming with Kenny and the Bucks tonight. It's a big 8-man tag, Sw3rve, FTR, Starks, a lot of big opponents. So, look, I got to go get ready to wipe the floor with them the same way that I'm going to wipe the floor with Keith Lee next week. But look, we'll catch up soon, I promise. We are now set for some more singles action. The main event is coming up after this. It's a big one-on-one hoss fight coming up as here comes Dark Order number 10, Preston Vance to the ring. So Dark Order number 10 making his way down to the ring. Guys, I just gotta say, it genuinely, I know I'm talking about it a lot in the 20 minutes that this episode's been so far, but it's genuinely really exciting for me. It's so nice to be on PC for this as well. I do enjoy, I love the PS4. It's the console, I think at this point, it's the modern console that's been around the longest in my life. At this point, it's not really modern anymore, I guess, but I don't have a PS5, so. I've had the PS4 for 8 years now. But I do not enjoy recording on it because I can't use my Elgato to record off of it because that just randomly stopped working one day. So it's nice to be able to only have to do one video a week on the PS4. But now here comes Wardlow to the ring. Mr. Mayhem himself marching down to the ring. Wardlow is in the building. Wardlow, the man who 7 days from today might just be the AEW World Champion. He's got to get through Darby Allin to do it, and Darby Allin's proven himself to be a very, very unpredictable and dominant champion. But Wardlow, in his own regard, ended last week holding the AEW title high. So without any further ado, it is 10 and Wardlow. If I do it every time, it loses its value. Here we go. 10 grabs onto him, and 10 scoops up Wardlow. Sidewalk slam to the big man. Wardlow rolls back to his feet. Wardlow with a bicycle kick to 10. Wardlow now punches him in the back, and Wardlow, right hook, knocking him back. 10 in trouble. Wardlow with an uppercut. Now Wardlow grabs onto him, throws him across the ring, into the corner. There's a clothesline. Wardlow, elbow drop, takes him down. Wardlow's got him down now, and Wardlow, knee to the ribs, and again, taking down 10. Wardlow getting him back up to his feet now, and Wardlow grabs onto 10. Throws him off the ropes. Wardlow scoops him up. 10 counters, and 10 pushes him away. 10 now pulling him in, and 10 with Wardlow. Sidewalk slam. Wardlow now getting picked back up to his feet by 10, who throws him over the ropes, pops him up. 10 falls back into a German suplex. Wardlow goes crashing into the mat. Wardlow now gets picked back up to his feet. 10 trying to knock him back. Wardlow answers back now, and Wardlow launches him into the corner. Clothesline. Wardlow taking him down now, and Wardlow. 10 went for a right hook. Wardlow countered. Wardlow into the ribs. And again. 10 goes down. Wardlow getting him back up to his feet. Wardlow with 10 off the ropes. Pops him up. No! 10 kicks out the knee. And now 10 with a side Russian leg sweep takes down Wardlow. Wardlow pops back up, and Wardlow with a jawbreaker. Wardlow now, snapmare, pulls him in, knee to the face. 10 goes down, and Wardlow, time to conduct the symphony. He's up. Power bomb. He gets him up again, and Wardlow. Here comes the second. Power bomb. Pulling him up again now. Wardlow gets him up a third time. Wardlow looking to conduct the symphony, like I said. A third power bomb. Getting him up now. Wardlow. Kick to the ribs. Gonna look for number 4. Wardlow's got him down. Wardlow. Get him up again, and Wardlow keeping the power bombs coming. 10 is not a small man by any means. And Wardlow, 5th power bomb. Pops 10 back up to his feet, and Wardlow. Oh my god, Wardlow. Oh my god. He's just showing off. F10 to number 10. Wardlow drags him away from the ropes, and Wardlow into a cover. 1, 2. No! 10 is still breathing. He's still in it. And so Wardlow says, all right, there's another one. A 6th power bomb. And Wardlow gonna follow it up with a 7th. 8, 1, 2, 3. That is a huge victory for Wardlow. Literally. Wardlow dominates number 10. I know I'm not supposed to show bias as a commentator, but I think we're looking at the next AEW World Champion. At this point, I don't think it's a question anymore. We're looking at the next AEW World Champion. Wardlow gets the win. Whoa! Darby Allin, the AEW World Champion, launching himself at the #1 contender. And Darby kicks Wardlow down. Darby. Coffin drop to Wardlow. Darby Allin having to show a much more aggressive side of himself to send this message after Wardlow laid him out last week. And Darby Allin drops Wardlow again. The AEW World Champion sends a message to Mr. Mayhem. Main event coming up next. Oh, God help us all. It's time for the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the man who once held the Impact World Championship, the realist, Sw3rve Strickland, who is set to do battle with the cleaner, Kenny Omega, next week. at the Rock and Wrestling Rager. Sw3rve Strickland making his way down to the ring. This is going to be a huge 8-man tag team main event. Sw3rve making his way to the ring. Out first, Sw3rve Strickland, and now he's going to be joined by the AEW Tag Team Champions. Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler. FTR. Of course, FTR also the Impact Tag Team Champions. You'll see them again tomorrow night, more likely than not. Or they'll at least be mentioned tomorrow night. So Dax and Cash making their way down to the ring. The longest reigning AEW Tag Team Champions in the LS11 Universe. The only team to hold tag team gold in all 3 promotions. In fact, the only team to hold gold in all 3 promotions. The only people to hold gold across WWE, Impact, and AEW. Yeah, they are. Wow, that's really impressive, actually. I didn't know that. I didn't think about that until just now. That's pretty crazy. And finally, tonight, because Keith Lee is dealing with some travel issues tonight, they're going to be joined by Absolute Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks is in the building. And ladies and gentlemen, this man is Absolute. He is every bit what he says he is. Hell of a competitor is Ricky Starks. He's a guy that in the last probably 6 months has become one of my favorite wrestlers to watch compete. He's got the charisma. He's got star power unlike any I've seen before. He's got such a unique personality to him. Such a unique and charismatic human being. So Ricky Starks makes his way to the ring. So that is the first team out. Let's get the other team out. Starting with the TNT champion. Starting with Adam Cole. The man who in 7 nights defends against Limitless Keith Lee. There he is. Wait for it. Adam Cole, baby, is in the building. You can ignore that social media handle I've been trying to fix. I'm slowly but surely working through getting everyone renamed in the game files. So, you know, I've only just started modding it like this as of today. Adam Cole marching down to the ring, though. Oh, you know we're not skipping his entrance until this. We're not skipping out on this. Adam Cole drops the boom. You gotta think. Does Adam Cole know? Does he know how the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega have been treating Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly as of late? Because I feel like those guys have been Adam Cole's best friends for years. They've been together in the LS11 Universe now since day one. Since the very beginning of LS11 Universe, those 3 have been united in some way, shape, or form. Adam Cole came to AEW and Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly were here within 3 months. But now, Adam Cole's partners first. The aforementioned Young Bucks making their way to the ring. Matt and Nick Jackson. The Young Bucks representing the Bullet Club, or not Bullet Club, the Elite, excuse me. Bullet Club's on Impact. Lots of names. The Bullet Club of the Elite making their way to the ring. They have an opportunity in 7 nights to capture the AEW and Impact Tag Team titles in a winner-take-all match for both sets of gold against FTR. So Matt and Nick making their way to the ring. So the Young Bucks are here. Matt and Nick Jackson in the building. The Bucks are here, but ladies and gentlemen, it's time to bring on the Cleaner. Here comes Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is in the building in 7 days. He battles that man standing across the ring from the Elite. He battles Sw3rve Strickland. Kenny Omega, the Cleaner, on his way to the ring. So the Cleaner, the Elite, united tonight with the exception of Redragon, of Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly. I do apologize for being somewhat quiet there. I got a new phone and it was going berserk. Yes, that's right. I've got a new phone for the first time in 4 years. So Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Adam Cole in 8-man tag team action. God help me. Adam Cole and Sw3rve Strickland started off. Remember, Cole pinned Strickland a couple weeks ago in tag team action. That's Cole with a dropkick. I'm going to be honest. There's going to be that weird black thing in the middle of the ring whenever Adam Cole's in the ring. I would rather do that than have a custom Adam Cole because the mod looks really good. Until we get a new Adam Cole model, that's going to be there. Swerve tags in Cash Wheeler. Adam Cole kicks out the knee. Kicks Cash in the chin. And now Adam Cole looking at his opponents. He grabs Cash and throws him in the corner. Cole with a tag. I believe that is Matt Jackson in the ring. And, you know, I've mentioned it before. You guys can tell me the difference between them every week forever. I'm never going to have it down, and I'm sorry about that. So Matt gets thrown in the corner now. Do believe Nick's the one with the highlights in his hair. That sounds right. As a lawn dart from Cash takes down Matt Jackson. Ties the leg up now, and Cash falls back on the knee. Taking him down. There's a kick. Pulls him in, and a knee strike. Knocking him back. Cash throws him over the top rope. He grabs the apron. Swerve pulls him down, and Matt's in enemy territory right now. He's got a lot of work to do to get out of this when he knocks down Cash. Oh, and takes down Dax as well. And doing a little bit of mockery right now is Matt Jackson. As Cash gets back up to his feet. Tag made to Nick. There's a kick from Cash, and Cash Wheeler grabs onto him, throws him into the corner. Grabs hold of him now, and he grabs him, turns him around, and headfirst into the corner goes Nick. And Cash Wheeler scoops him up, and Cash lawn darts him into the corner. This big 8-man tag match continues right now as Cash, there's a kick, but Nick attacks the knee. Nick knocking him back. Nick Jackson puts him in the corner. Right hand connects, and again. Taking him down. Nick hits the ropes, and a hesitation drop kick into the corner. Getting Cash back to his feet. There's a kick from Nick Jackson. Oh, and look at this. Here comes absolute Ricky Starks. Gets on his shoulder now, and Nick's in trouble. Starks. Oh no. Chop block connects from Nick. He grabs onto Ricky, getting him back to his feet, throws him across the ring into the corner. Knee strike connects into a bulldog in the center of the ring. And now Nick getting him back up to his feet. Nick Jackson firing away. Jackson, forearm strike. Enziguri takes down Ricky Starks, grabs hold of him now and getting him back up to his feet. There's a right hook. And now, oh, Nick in trouble. Ricky Starks grabs him by the hair, dragging him back towards the corner, slams him into the corner. What is Ricky Starks thinking here? He ties up the leg, kicks it into the ropes, and Dax laughs at him for that one. Starks grabs onto him, and Starks takes him down. Ricky Starks, great view from next to Cash Wheeler there. As Ricky Starks takes him down, Nick Jackson rolling through. Nick staggering back to his feet. Starks gets knocked back. Starks with Nick Jackson taking him towards the corner. Nick answers back with elbows, knocking him back, and Nick Jackson grabs onto him, kick to the ribs. Ricky Starks grabs him now, and Starks takes him down with a headlock into the mat yet again. So Nick is down. Ricky Starks standing over him. Starks getting him back up to his feet. Starks grabs onto him, and Ricky Snapmare takes him down, hits the ropes. Ricky Starks kicks him in the face. Nick goes down. Tag made back to Sw3rve. And an Enziguri connects. He grabs onto him. Oh, DDT from Sw3rve to Nick Jackson. Sw3rve grabs him now, and Nick Enziguri knocks him back. And back up to his feet now. Sw3rve in trouble. Nick chopping him, knocking him back towards the corner with a back fist. There's a kick. Sw3rve in trouble. Nick knocks him back. Right hand connecting now, and Nick Jackson knocks him down into the corner. And big drop kick connects. Springboards into a cannonball senton. Sw3rve goes down. Back up to his feet now, and Sw3rve in trouble. Sw3rve being grabbed by Nick, who throws him into the corner. Six, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nick Jackson beats Sw3rve's face into the turnbuckle 10 times there. And now he throws Sw3rve back in the corner. Well, Sw3rve finds the counter now, and Sw3rve with a chop. Sw3rve Strickland now throws Nick into the corner. Grabs hold of him, turns him around, and head first into the turnbuckle again. Grabs him, picks him up on the top rope. Sw3rve. Oh! What a kick! Super kick! Connects from Nick Jackson. Tag made to Adam Cole, baby. Cole getting him back up to his feet, and Adam Cole looking to knock the taste out of Sw3rve's mouth here. Whoa, jumped for the code breaker. Sw3rve into a flatliner instead. Tag made to Dax. Adam Cole is down. Dax Harwood. He's got the TNT champion where he wants him. Dax, knee to the arm, takes him down. Goes for a kick. Adam Cole back to his feet. Cole hits the ropes. Code breaker. 1, 2. Kick out as Kenny took a shot at Sw3rve just because he could. Now Cole getting Dax back to his feet, and Adam Cole launches Dax into the corner. Cole tag made, and Matt's back in. And Adam Cole and Matt Jackson with a double team. Now Matt into a package pile driver. That's a move that belongs on the Mount Rushmore of wrestling, if you know what I mean. I think Cole and Nick would agree with that, and I think there's someone else who would be real happy to say that. Would be real happy to agree with that. Oh, and there's a double axe handle from Dax Harwood. Cover. Kick out though from Matt. Kenny trying to decide if he wants to be up on the apron or not right now. He's getting up and down repeatedly. Dax grabs onto Matt Jackson, taking him towards the corner. Throws him into the corner. Goes up to the top rope now, and Dax firing away repeatedly. Everyone sees the reversal button popping up, right? As Matt Jackson goes down, crawling towards his corner, trying to get to the rest of the Elite, but Dax takes him down. Swerve into the ring now. Swerve turns him over now, and Swerve into a cover. Kick out from Matt Jackson. Swerve now hitting the ropes, and Swerve flatlines him into the mat. Down he goes. Swerve looking to do it again. Does it again. Matt staggers back to his feet, goes for a clothesline. Swerve caught him. Swerve now puts him in the corner. Swerve turns him around. Swerve Strickland. No. Matt counters. Gets drop kicked for his troubles, though. Leaps out and makes the tag to his brother Nick. Cash and Nick in the ring now. Nick jumping with a drop kick. Wipes out Dax. And now Nick and Cash going at it. Nick knocks him back, and Nick Jackson, whoa, was getting ready to throw a super kick. Dax, double underhook. Nick rolls out of it and knocks him back. Nick Jackson now. Oh, down goes Absolute Ricky Starks. Down goes Swerve Strickland as well. In comes the cleaner. Here comes Kenny. This is Kenny's first time in the match since the bell rang. First time as the legal competitor. He knocks down Cash. Drops the elbow. Kenny has been on another level since Season 4 began as he gets launched into the corner. And Cash Wheeler grabs him. Cash scoops him up. And Cash Wheeler lawn darts him into the turnbuckle. Down goes Omega. Getting him back up to his feet now. Cash goes for a drop kick. Kenny, V-trigger. Down goes Starks. And now Kenny getting Cash up, and Kenny Omega getting him up for one winged angel. 1, 2, 3. The Elite win. Ricky Starks tried to make the save, but at that point I think everyone else knew, yep, that's it. Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Adam Cole, the Elite, get the win. The Elite score the win here on Dynamite, 7 days away from the Rock and Wrestling Rager. Oh, wait a minute! He wasn't supposed to be here tonight! I guess he finally made it to the arena! The man who battles Adam Cole in the main event of the Rock and Wrestling Rager next week! Limitless Keith Lee is here! Keith Lee is here, and Cole is sicking the Elite on him. Here comes Matt. And Keith Lee floors him. With one swift punch, Keith Lee floors Matt Jackson. Well, there's Nick. Nick Jackson. Whoa! Goes for the super kick. Keith scoops him up. Big Bang Catastrophe! Well, Kenny is dipped, but Adam Cole starting to back up. Cole. Oh no! Deja vu for Adam Cole! Keith Lee is gonna send him on the ride. Spirit Bomb! And now Lee to send one final message. Big Bang Catastrophe. Keith Lee comes in like a wrecking ball tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all in 7 days at AEW Chris Jericho Rock and Wrestling Rager. Wardlow challenges Darby Allin for the AEW World Championship. Bryan Danielson and Daniel Garcia team up to take on Suzuki-gun of Lance Archer and El Desperado. Claudio Castagnoli gets his shot to be the first man to beat Malachi Black in AEW for the AEW All-Atlantic Championship. FTR put the Impact and AEW Tag Team titles on the line against the Young Bucks. Hangman Page goes one-on-one with Powerhouse Hobbs. Stokely Hathaway in his corner. Nixon Newell takes on Thunder Rosa and Anna Jay in a triple threat for the AEW Women's World Championship. Mercedes Martinez gets her shot at the AEW TBS Championship against Toni Storm. And in the main event, Adam Cole puts the TNT Championship on the line against this man, Limitless Keith Lee. Until then, I've been Xander, and that was Universe Eat Your Heart Out Excalibur.